Miss Davis, I've been thinking about how we assess our students. I'm not sure traditional tests are really showing what they know and what can do. I hear you, Miss Lee. I've been teaching for years, and I've seen the limitation of those standard tests. They often focus on rote memorization and really reflect real world skills. Exactly. That's why I'm interested in authentic assessment. It seems like a much more meaningful way to evaluate students' learning. Tell me more. What are the principles behind it? Well, it is all about connecting the learner to real world situations. Students engage in tasks that are relevant to their lives, like designing websites, conducting a scientific experiment, or writing a persuasive essay. That makes sense. It's more about understanding and applying knowledge. Right. And it's not just about the tests themselves, it's about the process. Students are encouraged to collaborate, problem solve, and reflect on their learning journey. Mm, so instead of just testing their knowledge, we're evaluating their ability to think critically, communicate effectively, and apply what they've learned. Exactly. And that's what matters most. I see your point. I've always felt like traditional assessment were more about measuring what students remember, not what they understand. And authentic assessment help us see the bigger picture. It allows us to demonstrate their skills and knowledge in a way that's much more engaging and meaningful. I'm starting to see the value in this. It's about shifting our focus from testing to truly understanding what our students are capable of. It's a different way of thinking about assessment, but I believe it is much more effective and rewarding approach for both teachers and students. Miss Thompson, I'm so excited to learn more about authentic assessment. I've been wanting to move away from traditional tests, but I'm not sure where to start. It's a great goal, Miss Garcia. Authentic assessment can really transform your classroom. Let's break it down step by step. That will be amazing. First, let's think about the framework. Authentic assessment is all about connecting learning to real world context. It's about evaluating students' abilities to apply knowledge and skills in meaningful ways. So it's not about just memorizing facts, but about understanding and using them. Exactly. And it's about more than just the task itself. It's about the entire process. Planning, researching, collaborating, reflecting, and presenting. I see. So, how do we actually develop this authentic assessment? It's a process. We need to start by aligning our assessment with our learning objectives. What do we want our students to know and be able to do? Right. So, if I want my students to be able to write persuasive essay, I need to design an assessment that allows them to demonstrate that skill in a real world context. Precisely. For example, you could have them write a letter to the editor advocating for the cause they believe in. That's a great idea. And then, how do we ensure that the assessment is actually authentic? We need to make sure the task is relevant, engaging, and meaningful to the student. It should be something that they can connect to their lives and interests. So, it is just about creating a task for the sake of assessment. It's about creating a learning experience that has real value.